Welcome to another ICP update. So yeah, ICP is currently pumping like I was expecting it to, and it seems to be heading in this third wave move to the upside, which should get to at least $11.63, which is the 200% extension of the first wave low and the first wave high, which are these right here. So just to remind you where we are at right now, here, after getting a new low in the second wave move down, we went up in 5 waves to form a first wave move to the upside, which is the yellow wave right here. Then we went down into an A, B, C structure to form a second wave move down. And oh, by the way, before I continue with this, not many altcoins actually managed to hold this second wave move down, and ICP was actually one of the only altcoins that actually held the support zones and did not invalidate the first wave move up. So many altcoins actually did something like this, and that invalidated the second wave move down, and we put in another low in this second wave right here, but ICP did not do that, and at the time, of course, that was very, very bullish. Then after that, right now we are in a third wave of this yellow count right here, but we are only in the third wave of that third wave, and here we went up in a 1, 2, 3 setup, and maybe you can call it an ABC structure if you want, to form a second wave move of that yellow wave that I'm talking about. I will give you more information about that very, very soon. And after we went up in 3 waves right here, we formed some kind of ABC structure, and we went down in the second wave move, and I believe the second wave move down is in, but maybe this is actually an A, B, C structure, but it would not really work. Sure, this is an overshooting B wave, but I don't think that is the case. It does not look right to me, and I think we're just going in the third wave right now. Now, as you can see, we got above the 1.618 level right here, which is good, but we got rejected by it again like we did over here. And yeah, right now I'm expecting ICP to go above it, and once it gets above that, then I can give you some other resistance levels, for example the 200% extension right here, and even the 2.272 extension. Once we get above these levels, then yeah, we'll also get above the bull market support band, and that will 100% confirm that the second wave move down is actually in. If we go down now, and if we go to like the 50% extension, that's not going to be that good, because this is currently a 1-2 setup, and maybe we'll get a correction. It could make sense, but it does not need to be that deep, and if you really want a support level for that, I can give you one. But of course, this might change because we might get another high, so, keep that in mind. Now let me put it on the chart. So here's the support zone. It's not really that relevant. As you can see, it already got to the 0.236 extension. So, that is enough, because this is not really a huge wave count that I'm counting, so it's just on the 1 hour chart, so it does not really need to go to the 0.382 or the 50% extension, but it can go to these levels. And I don't think I'm gonna keep this on the chart, but let's say if it goes below $7.95, then it's most likely going to get another low before we actually continue. But like I said, if we do get above the 2.272 extension right here, that will most likely confirm, well, that will 100% confirm that we are in a third wave move up, and that will be good if we actually manage to close hourly candles above the bull market support band, because as you can see, here we got rejected by it, here we got rejected by it, here, So right now we are about to test it again, and if we get rejected by it again, then we'll most likely get another low in this second wave right here. Or maybe this one, I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. Now, if we do go in a third wave move to the upside, like I said, this is the target region that I'm expecting the third wave to go to. Then after that, I'm expecting a fourth wave move down, which I will give you support levels for after we actually get the third wave. And then a fifth wave should get to these numbers right here to finish the yellow third wave move to the upside. And yeah, the fifth wave should get to at least this 200% extension, which is the 200% extension of this 1-2 setup. And we'll see if this happens or not, but that 200% extension is at $16.17. And from where we're at right now, that's like a 2x. So still a long way to go until then. And I'm not sure. I don't know if it will happen right now, because Bitcoin dominance, in my opinion, still has not topped. It's currently still going sideways. So we might continue seeing sideways price action for the next few weeks before Bitcoin dominance actually tops. And, not all altcoins need to go sideways in order for Bitcoin dominance to go up. I mean, ICP is not really a big altcoin. It's in top like 20 or 30, so it does not impact the Bitcoin dominance chart that much. It all depends on what Solana and XRP and Cardano and the other big altcoins are doing, especially Ethereum. So, ICP can theoretically go up, and it will not really impact Bitcoin dominance that much if it just pumps right now. So that's also something we need to keep in mind. But like I said, I'm still not expecting Bitcoin to do that much in this month, because usually September is a very, very boring month for Bitcoin. And I mean, it has been the case for the past few years. I believe out of like 10 Septembers, 8 were red. And yeah, they were not even red in a bad way. The price only went down like 5 to 10% in September in the past few years. So it's not like we drop like 50% in September. No, that's not the case. It's just that we go sideways for the entire month, and then in October we usually pump. And that's what I'm tracking right now on the Bitcoin chart. And I'm expecting a pump to 100K by the end of the year, which will most likely start the altcoin season. And once we get that, I mean, that's pretty much when the Bitcoin dominance chart will most likely top. So yeah, now looking at the Bitcoin chart, I still believe we'll get another low, but I'm not sure. We might not get another low, but by the looks of it, it does look like we will get another one, which means that we might get below 49.7K, which would not be bearish, like I said. I've been predicting this for like a month or so. And if we get to the 50% extension right here, and then we bounce, it's going to be perfectly fine. ICP is still above support levels, which is very, very good. And compared to some other altcoins, I mean, it's still up quite a lot, even though Bitcoin dominance is currently, I mean, it's almost close to topping. So ICP is looking good right now. And if we want to confirm that this second wave right here is actually in, we need 5 waves to the upside. Let me go on the 4-hour for this. And right now I'm only tracking the first 3 waves. And of course, after the 3rd wave right here, we should get a 4th and then a 5th. And once we do that, that will confirm that the second wave move down is in. And that will confirm that we are in a 3rd wave move to the upside. And I don't know if we'll get anything else after the 3rd wave move. I mean, if we go on the daily, you can theoretically track this as an A, B, C structure, and I mean, it could still be bullish, but it's probably not going to be as bullish as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup. So there are a bunch of possibilities, of course, but we should still see at least a 3rd wave move to the upside. And this 3rd wave move to the upside, or the C wave, whatever you want to call it, should have 5 waves. And as you can see, I already have them on the chart as the white count right here. So this is the first wave of that main 3rd wave move to the upside. And this first wave will be considered complete once we get these yellow waves. Then we'll get a 2nd wave move down, and then a 3rd wave move up of that 3rd wave, and then a 4th and a 5th, and that will finish the 3rd wave move to the upside. Now, I have no idea how high the 3rd wave will go. This already depends on how high the 1st wave will go, because after we get the 1st wave high right here, I will be able to give you a target zone for that 3rd wave of the 3rd wave. So all depends on the 1st wave right here, and all depends if we'll get another low. So let's say this is the low right here, and by the way, I'm only showing you this as an example. Let's say this is the low, and let's say we top in the 1st wave about like, let's say at $18.50. If we do that, then we get this target region right here. And obviously this can change, and I don't know if we'll go that high in the 1st wave, but if we go that high, in this 3rd wave right here, we should get in this region right here between $31 and $38 before getting a 4th and then a 5th wave. And I will also be able to give you target zones for the 5th wave after we get the 3rd wave. But right now, like I said, I mean, this is just speculation, and this target zone right here means absolutely nothing, because I mean, if we go to like $25 in the 1st wave, then obviously this is going to change. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of these charts. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.